Stargate, Stargate SG-1, Stargate Universe, Stargate Atlantis, Stargate Origins or Catherine, they all were put together to build this massive Stargate universe controlled by MGM. It was shut down in 2011 and pretty much hasn't seen the light of day since, even though it was at its height of popularity at the time of shutdown. It had to do something with MGM going through bankruptcy and just a horrible time for TV production in general, but this once loved, amazing TV series, my favorite TV show of all times, really it has topped Star Trek now for me, it was just gone into the clouds and seemingly never to be seen again. Well, we have a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. We have heard recently that Amanda Tapping has been approached by the original directors of Stargate SG-1 to return to the world of Stargate. Now, we have no other details other than that. However, we do know that Michael Shanks has also been asked to return. And now, well, we've got something else, I guess, in the world of Stargate to announce. The UK-based publisher Slitherine has announced that Stargate Timekeepers, a real-time strategy game, is currently in development. The game is officially licensed by MGM. Set between Seasons 7 and 8 of Stargate SG-1, the game will release on PC distribution platforms such as Steam. Working on an IP like Stargate is an honor and a testament to our continued effort to reach a wider audience, Slitherine marketing director Marco Minoli said. He also continued and said, "We strive to capture players' imagination by creating our own worlds and by forging experiences based on existing influential franchises. We look forward to bringing Stargate Timekeepers to life and creating a long-lasting legacy of Stargate strategy games." Now, full disclosure, I am not a strategy game person. Really, it's just not my thing, but I may have to give it a go. It's the first licensed PC game for the franchise since the online third-person shooter Stargate Resistance went offline, and that was at the beginning of 2011 as well. Since then, Stargate has had 2 games come and go in the mobile space, with Stargate Command in 2012 and Stargate SG-1 Unleashed in 2013. The announcement of Stargate Timekeepers does come with a small 1-minute teaser trailer featuring a CG dialing Stargate and the game's official logo. Other than that, well, your guess is as good as mine as to what's going to happen in this game. What we do know is that Timekeepers will give players a chance to engage in combat with the Goa'uld System Lords, rescue allies from danger, and travel through both space and time, exploring different points in the Stargate timeline. Rather than yet another attempt at an SG-1 sim, Timekeepers follows original characters on missions elsewhere in the Stargate universe, and also across multiple time periods. The story takes the 7th season finale of Stargate SG-1 as its point of departure, following Commander Eva McCain and her team, starting with the battle against Anubis over the ice of Antarctica. Slitherine is a publisher known for strategy games, both real-time strategy and turn-based games. Also publishing under the Matrix Games label, their catalog of hundreds of titles include military war games like Warplan Pacific and Panzer Corps, as well as sci-fi and fantasy strategy games such as Starship Troopers, Terran Command, which I hear is a good one as well, and Shadow Empire, also numerous games set in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Slitherine was founded in 2000 and acquired by US publisher Matrix Games in 2010, and also publishes in the sphere of tabletop gaming. The Stargate license is part of Slytherine's turn to a broader audience for its games. Previously, Slitherine published Battlestar Galactica Deadlock in 2017, developed by Black Lab Games, which featured a favorable 77 Metacritic score. Not too bad, I'd say. We don't know much more about this game other than I'll let you know when we do have more information on Stargate Timekeepers. And of course, any more Stargate-based news, I'll make sure and put it across here on your weekly tech update. Adidas has unveiled the 4D Forward, the latest model from its high-tech running division, created in partnership with the 3D printing company Carbon. The shoes feature a 3D printed midsole with a distinct 4D bow tie lattice pattern that's designed to convert a runner's vertical forces into forward momentum. At the same time, it reduces braking forces while increasing cushioning by 23% to allow for more comfortable, longer runs. The company honed the 3D printed pattern down from 5 million possible structures to maximize energy transfer, they say. That allows the shoes to generate 3 times as much forward motion under vertical loading in mechanical testing conditions. Adidas said it studied 17 years of athlete data while doing lab and real-world tests with runners across the U.S. to perfect their design. Along with the high-tech midsoles, the 4D Forwards use a prime knit upper made in part from lightweight recycled polyester. It also allows for a better fit. The midsoles are made from 39% bio-based 3D materials. It follows models like the 4D Futurecraft made possible by Adidas and Carbon's tech that lets them manufacture 3D printed shoes on a large scale. The shoes will launch May 15th on the Adidas app in core black, solar red for $170. That's according to HyperBeast. The Tokyo collection will follow on July 1st with worldwide availability on August 12th. Strato launches Rock carrier plane, which is being groomed to haul hypersonic vehicles aloft, conducted its second ever test flight recently. The giant aircraft, which features a wingspan of 385 feet, took off from Mojave Air and Spaceport in southeastern California on a data gathering stakeout cruise that lasted 3 hours and 14 minutes. Rock reached a maximum altitude of 14,000 feet and a top speed of 199 miles an hour during the recent test flight, which Stratolaunch deemed a success. We're very pleased with how the Stratolaunch aircraft performed, and we are equally excited about how much closer the aircraft is to launching the first hypersonic vehicle. That comes from Stratolaunch's Chief Operating Officer. Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen established Stratolaunch back in 2011 with the idea that Rock could be used to launch satellites in mid-air. But Allen died in October of 2018 without seeing that vision become reality, or even seeing the twin fuselage Rock get off the ground. The plane didn't make its first flight until April of 2019. The company was sold in October 2019 to its current owners, who recast Rock's role. The plane will now serve as a mobile launch platform for hypersonic vehicles, maneuverable craft that can travel at least 5 times faster than the speed of sound. If all goes according to plan, the first drop test with Rock and a Talon A test article will occur early next year.